Uncertain future for a department store rooted in the Charlotte area. Belk got its start with a small bargain store in Monroe. Now, more than 130 years later, the name Belk has spread beyond the mall, from college campuses to lining the sidelines of Bank of America Stadium and a theater tucked away in Uptown. The company is now filing for Chapter 11 bankruptcy.
Fox 46's Robin Kennedy live outside Carolina Mall in Concord tonight. And Robin, people have really gotten used to the purchases being dropped off at their door, but for decades, shoppers have roamed the aisles of the iconic department store Belk.
Brian, you know it. Belk is certainly a well-known name here in the Southeast. People have shopped here for generations. I spoke with one man who worked for Belk's corporate office for decades, and he was upset by news of Belk's bankruptcy.
It certainly is an iconic name, and, generations of people have grown up shopping in those stores. I know when I was growing up, I would go to my Belk store in Aberdeen, North Carolina, where I grew up, and that's where I bought my blue jeans.
Daryl Williams worked for Belk for 35 years. The company, which started in 1888 with a bargain store in downtown Monroe and later moved its first headquarters to Charlotte, where the Spectrum Center is now, just announced it's filing for bankruptcy.
I was shocked and surprised and disappointed.
Belk tells Fox 46 it doesn't plan on closing any stores anytime soon. Experts say filing for Chapter 11 will allow the company to refocus.
What we're dealing here is we're not going out of business. There are not going to be big signs on the door, going out of business, last call. No, they're not going away. They're not going out of business. What they're doing is reorganizing.
The Belks have been pillars in and around Charlotte. Their name is on the UNC Charlotte College of Business, the theater at Blumenthal Performing Arts, and they have a foundation supporting education. The Belk family sold the company for $3 billion in 2015. Williams worked with the Belk family's second-generation owners. He says they took Belk from a bargain store to a top fashion retailer, selling products by big designers.
Oscar de la Renta, he came several times for ribbon cuttings at Belk stores.
Williams understands that people aren't shopping the way they used to.
I generally do it online. It's a time saver.
But he hopes somehow Belk will remain.
The name, it's generations, through several generations, where people went to shop.
Now, we also asked the UNCC professor about survivability of malls in general, and he tells us malls like South Park will probably survive, but they'll look different in the future with new stores. And he says smaller malls may not survive. They may have to close or be repurposed into something else. I'm live in Concord tonight. Robin Kennedy, Fox 46.